very simple movement. I've actually not to do this for a long time and study it. As he comes, blend, drop my weight, and I go into him, he's very strong. So it's getting that timing and coordination so you can move past him and around that point of conflict. So you can do it from static. Make sure your weights drop, raise, low, move behind and extend in front. For motion. So that's another aspect I find interesting, because I want to be fluid about this. I don't want to always know which side it's coming from. So when we're practicing technique, individual techniques, we know that. But ultimately it becomes, I want to be able to move either way, or yakura harmony. I don't want to be able, shouldn't anticipate that eye harmony. So now let's try the same technique from the eye harmony side. It's the same rhythm. Get the rhythm heightened. down because I'm dropping my weight, not because I'm pulling with that arm, I hope. And then keeping this connected, so I'm shaping the Katatetori as I move at the beginning. So don't pull that first arm away, shaping it. So she walks into it. And that's the thing, you don't want to be applying. It's just, it doesn't work when you're smaller. And just like the urinagi, I don't want to then pick up my arm and try and throw her. My position. Where the guy should take the thing. Like I said with Katatetori, I don't want to need to have to apply the technique. I want to use my timing. I'm creating the rhythm of my movement to have him walk into it. And I was thinking, I know I'm talking more today, but I was thinking of this on the way here. Last January I was in Australia, this is where I'm from, go into the Suganda Sensei Memorial Seminar. There are a lot of wonderful classes, but the one thing that stuck with me was one of the teachers, who's one of his longtime students, said that we study Aikido not to learn how to hurt people, but to learn how not to hurt people. And that I thought was really useful to how we think about studying this. Because we all have the power to hurt people, especially people over here. That's what we're studying here. Okay, so, Nikyo. Really just how we're sort of formally ending the movement. But some techniques lend themselves, you get to them from I Homni, some from Yaku Homni, or some from both. In Nikyo, it needs to be I Homni. So to get there, there's a few different ways. You can also step back. Right now we're practicing it with the Tenkan. So here, I Homni. For me, I find that even more turns is easier because I can use my momentum setup technique. Probably because I'm smaller.
middle too. So you don't know which side is attacking.
Let's see which wall.